Hey everybody, how you doing today? I am Tyler, and I am here with another episode of DIS Arcade, and today, as you can see, we have The Little Mermaid. It is a classic Nintendo Entertainment System game. It was made in 1991 by Capcom. So, it's a Japanese game, and it is a, remember that when we looked this stuff over, they didn't have the best translation, but it makes for kind of a fun story anyway. And this story kind of takes place in between, or not in between, but like, let's pretend that like Act 3 didn't exist of The Little Mermaid. So it's basically like Act 3, this is like a Twilight Zone Act 3 basically. So here we go, alright. Ariel, Princess of the Sea, fell in love with Eric at first sight. She asked Ursula to make her human so she could meet him. He fell in love with her too and planned to marry her. Aww. Then one day, Sebastian, Flounder, and Scuttle came to see Ariel in a big hurry. They explained that Ursula had cast a spell over the fish of the sea, so they would have to do what she wanted. If she wasn't stopped, she would probably take over the whole sea. Oh my gosh. How terrible. Ariel decided to go to Ursula's castle and try to release the fish from Ursula's spell. She explained to Eric that she was a mermaid and a princess of the sea, and that she must try to save her friends. Eric tried to convince her not to go, but she turned back into a mermaid and dove into the sea and began to swim towards Ursula's castle. So, there you go. She can turn back into a mermaid, I guess, in this video game. I do not believe she could do that before. So, here's the game. We're finally in. As you can see, I kind of swim around as Ariel, and I can do this little tail thing, and I can use this to attack enemies. I can turn them into little bubbles, or I can pick up these shell things too, and use these. Now, this game is a little bit unique for its time, because you could kind of just go through the game without trying to collect anything, but it's kind of fun to... It has like optional puzzles, I guess I'm trying to say. Like, you don't have to do any of these things. Like, find that, that was like the first thing in the game, so it was really simple. But as we go on, there'll be kind of like power-ups that you don't really need, but if you want to swim by them, go for it. But if you want to find a treasure, you can. And so these things I'm collecting, by the way, you saw that I had the little sparkles in the beginning. Now I have these bubbles here. The red ones power up my attack, and the greenish-bluish ones like make the range further. So it was definitely, and for anybody that doesn't know, anytime, there you go, Dinglehopper right there. Anytime there's a weird-looking thing in a video game, it's usually put there for a reason. Game developers don't spend time building things for no reason. So, there we go, we got our range up again, and you can see... Oh my gosh! There's starfish attacking us! You can see here there's a screen, there's a status screen, it shows you what power you have, your range. Every time you get a new power level, your range starts over, so I don't know why they do it that way, but they do. So here's the first boss. He's a shark. He's like the same size as me, so he's really, if you think about it, not the scariest shark. Let's see. You just gotta use his fish friends to attack him back. We didn't get any fish friends this time, that's unfortunate. There we go. And then get out of there. You can I like how you can just kind of slowly swim up to him with a fish in your hands, a bubble fish in your hands, and it hurts. He's like, oh god. See? Yeah, this is definitely like a strange retelling of this story. I'm not really sure. I guess they just kind of figured, well, how are we supposed to do a whole game based on this? And there you go. I found an urn or a vase or something. What do you say, vase or vase? Let me know. I'm interested. I think I usually say vase, but I'll say vase occasionally. It's kind of like... Oh, hold on. Ursula is going toward the sunken ship. Watch out, Ariel. That's how Flounder sounds to me. But I was about to say it's kind of like the word Caribbean or Caribbean, however you want to say it. It's funny, like, whenever I'm just talking about, like, if I'm going to say, like, Caribbean Beach, I'll say Caribbean Beach, like the resort, you know? But, like, Pirates of the Caribbean, I want to say Caribbean. If I'm talking about the real place, I usually say the Caribbean, so, I don't know. Am I the only one that does that? I'm sure I'm not the only one. So, we got another power, we got the triple bubbles now. These lobster guys are kind of annoying. You can only bubble them up when they're standing up straight. So now that we have a more powerful bubble, we can knock over these barrels like that. So, you know, that one was kind of showing you what you can do, but now we can use that to our advantage to get this extra life. Or we can come up here. Oh, get out of here, fish. You're not welcome to the party. We can come up here and... Oh boy. Oh, I can't believe I caught that right in the face. That was bad. There we go. You know, and honestly, we are like almost... there we go. Without the triple bubble, I wouldn't have been able to capture that enemy. He'd been too big otherwise. And then the other thing I really can do is actually jump out of the water and kind of fish around like this. Help me! Ah! So, use that to your advantage. I can throw this shell like that, get another power up. There we go. Now we got the red bubbles. See, but like I said, now we lost all of our range, so we have no more range. That's fine. I'd rather have the power up. And you know what? I am not gonna go for that. I'm sorry. Sorry to tell you. I'm not gonna go for that because I want to save all the health I can for this upcoming boss here. So that's my plan. And I know that there's gonna be something down here. So I'm gonna push this rock. Whee! And we gotta make sure it doesn't go off the screen. In these old video games, when stuff goes off the screen, it's like... It's hard enough for this... Oh boy. It's hard enough for the Nintendo to just draw what you can see on the screen here. As you'll see later, it actually will slow down occasionally and stuff like that. And even sometimes now it's a little bit slow occasionally, but it, you know, it doesn't have very much memory. 8 bits of memory. It's like very, you know, this was a lot of the stuff to draw at the time. These pictures are actually pretty complicated. You know, you can only have a certain number of colors and stuff. That's how Mario was created. He didn't look right without having a mustache and a hat. It just, like, without those things, it just wouldn't have looked right because the quality was just so low on the picture. I really hope we don't lose here. I don't want to. There we go. This, for whatever reason, is one of the hardest bosses for me. I don't really know why. These lobster things are kind of annoying. Crab guys, whatever you want to call them. Did you see that? Did you see that fake out? And I don't want to get up close because, watch, as soon as I swear, as soon as I try and grab that other lobster, the other lobster will get up and hurt me. Oh, please just end this. Oh, come on, one more hit, right? Yeah, I knew you were gonna do that. These lobsters! Oh, come on, really? There we go. I'm so glad we don't have to do that over. I would have been very sad to have to do the whole thing again. I only had one more heart left, as you can see, so... Alright, no dingle hoppers. What do they call the pipes in the Little Mermaid world? I can't remember what the pipes are. The Snorkelblatt or something? Snorkelblatt? The fiendish Ursula rose the sea. Be careful. The ice is very slippery. That's how Sebastian sounds. That's my Sebastian impression. We still got our red bubbles. We got some health back. One of the weird things to me about this game is how they start you off with 5... There's like 5 hearts that you can get. Oh boy. But you only start with 3. I'm gonna skip that treasure chest because, honestly, I know that there's nothing in there. So we're not even gonna attempt. Oh, wow. That was kind of lame. I feel like I guess I can't fault the game, but... Alright. There we go. I knew there had to be something there. Again. Failure. Well, there's a dingle hopper. And maybe there'll be a snorkelblat or something here. What is it? Snorblat? Snorkelblat? I don't know. You need to use... I wish I could use these bubblefish to get this chest open, but you need to actually use the shells. So we're gonna go back and see what's in here. I can't remember. Sorry, my nose got a little itchy for a second. Some range up. We can take that. I'll take that. I love the music. I don't know if you've been paying attention to the music at all, but there's just something happy and catchy to it. Oh, come on, Shell. Come on down here. Be a part of my world. Be a part of my world. I'm not even gonna try and... I'm not even gonna attempt any further. That's right, fish. That's what you get. Oh, and I get nothing. Good day. Oh no! No! Oh. Goodbye, shell. I didn't want it anyway. I didn't need that shell. Alright, let's take this shell with us. I don't know if you... Oh, wow. Jeez. Oh, all the way back to the beginning. No! Alright, well... That's okay. Remember one of the things I was telling you about? Well, we're gonna actually just take this one. But after this one, remember one of the things I was saying at the beginning of this was this game is kind of cool because if you feel like it, you can just kind of pass everything up. You don't really need to do everything, so we will not. So I don't know if it was actually... We got that range up, but if we get a power up, then the range goes down, so what's the point, really? I don't know if I want to use this shell here. I guess I might as well because I know there's another shell. Yeah, okay. Didn't think there was anything there. See, and when you lose, or when you die, I should say, you go all the way back down on the power charts. So now we have 2 range, but it takes us 2 bubbles to get these small creatures, and we won't be able to get the big guys anymore. That's okay. Oh boy. Okay, let's see. We can do this. We can do this. Oh! We can't do it. I'm over it. What a fail. Let's just get through this level, huh? Oh boy. I don't need that range. We're fine. It's not even worth it to, take the damage. Let's just... it seems safe out here, so let's just keep on swimming out here. Why not? Or not swimming, but jumping. And now, the third boss. This guy, basically, he's pretty easy. You just have to wait for him to throw shells at you. And I missed him with the first shell, obviously. But got him there. Alright, so now, yep. There we go. You just have to be like right at the edge of the water there, and then throw the shell up, and it usually catches him, but... It's weird to me. I don't know why, but I just feel like it's weird that Ursula, like, I get that she can control a fish or something like that, an octopus or whatever, but the walrus seems weird to me. I don't know why. I'm just like, why can Ursula control a walrus? I guess. But then, if she's controlling all of the sea life, how come she's not controlling Sebastian and Flounder? And also, she's not controlling Ariel herself, right? So... There's something strange going on around the sea volcanoes. Be careful. Something bad may be waiting for you. I would assume so, Flounder. I would assume so. Alright. So, this level... Yeah. Gotta be careful of these things. Oh boy. And these shrimp will just come out of nowhere. Gah. Shrimp are annoying. Oh, look at that guy. Those fish remind me of the three-eyed fish from The Simpsons. Oh. Oh no! I'm left-handed, so I'm choosing the left one. That's right, I'm left-handed. Oh boy. We don't have a powerful enough, unfortunately we don't have a powerful enough bubble to push those rocks over to get that extra life, but we won't really need it, I don't think. Let's just keep on swimming. Oh, you can see the frame rate is really chugging in this area because of all the things that are being drawn on the screen. There's a lot of animation going on, color changes and whatnot. Oh, that wasn't even worth it. We just got a range up and all we did was lose a health for it. The range up, I mean, the range is nice and all, but I would much rather have the power. I think the most important thing is having the power level 2 like we have, which gives you the bubble here, because then at least you can get stuff like this in one go. And also the barrels, I believe we can still push, yeah, so. Is there anything in here? No. Of course not. Oh gosh! Can we push this rock? I don't remember. Yeah, see. We needed the triple bubble to do that, but that's okay. We are on to the boss. This boss reminds me of, wasn't there like a Squire guy or something he's like from the beginning of the movie, and he's like, talks in a very high voice, and he's like presenting all of the princesses, right? I didn't make that up. And he's got like he's a different color than this. Oh boy. He's a different color than this, seahorse, obviously. Oh! Wow. Alright, that's okay, we can do that again. This is an easy boss. So it shouldn't give us too much trouble, I just was playing sloppy. But now again, we lost our power, so we have to do every fish twice. And I should have waited. He was still invincible when I tried to attack him. You know, when they start flashing, you can't do any damage to them. I don't know. That's just a thing that happens in video games, so you can't cheese them. So you can't just exploit, basically. Alright, get out of here, Seahorse. Go present some other princesses or something. Give me that urn. I earned the urn. No? No? Okay. Alright. You're not finding a lot of secrets, but I'm okay with that. I'm just trying to beat this game. That's the whole purpose. Defeat Ursula. Now we're headed to Ursula's castle. It's like a magical maze. Sometimes you will walk through a door, into a room, and when you walk back out the same door, you'll be in a different place. Magic. Sounds crazy. So here we go, Ursula's castle. See, I can't, if I would have had the nicer bubbles, I would have been able to get that big fish guy. That's okay. So, this level is actually, it seems complicated, but it's not that bad. I don't even know why I'm going this way. I could just you're supposed to just keep going through these serpent heads, as far as I can tell. Whenever one lights up, I usually go through it. I'm like, oh, that seems important. That light seems like it's trying to tell me a thing. Let's stay out of the water while the seahorse kind of takes his time going by. For like animals that are like under the control of Ursula, you would think that they would be a little more angry looking or something. They all just look like they're chilling. They're like, I'll just, I'm gonna chill here and just wait for Ariel to come. If she does come, I'll get her though. Don't worry. But I'll be waiting here for her. It's just kind of weird. I guess I'm thinking about video games too much. But listen, this is a 30-minute video here. I gotta talk about something. So, I believe we are getting close to the lady herself. Oh no! The sea witch. I thought that seahorse was gonna get me for sure. Alright, here we are. So, unfortunately I didn't even get any power-ups, so it'll be a slightly more difficult battle. Let's see if I can do it without... the starfish you cannot capture. At least with my power that I have. So, as with all the other bosses, you capture her fish friends and use them against her. Oh! This game, I don't know if you've noticed, but the like turning and everything is like a little bit. It's very deliberate. So when you're trying to turn left or right, it like takes a second. You know, you can't just like spin around on a dime. Yeah. You can't just spin around on a dime. So when I'm trying to like turn left real quick, it actually takes me a second. So you kind of have to take that stuff into account when you're like, you know, thinking about what next creature you're going to attack or whatever. So, oh boy. Come on, Ursula. Come on. See what yourself. I like how her face like turns green when I smack her with a fish. Oh man. We can get a 2-bag. Yes. Oh. Uh-oh. Please don't get hit again. Yes. We did it. Get that urn. Earned it. No? It didn't work a second time? Okay. Sorry. So that was it, right? Ariel, looks like Ursula's back. Oh no! I was wrong. But this time she's gigantic. What should we do, Ariel? Ursula has become much more powerful. Uh-oh. What should we do? This is actually kind of a similar battle to what we just did, but now the fish kind of swim from the sides, and if you can see the bubbles and like the little plants at the bottom, basically that is, it's a current. It's representing a current that's pushing me a little bit back and forth, so it makes it a little bit harder to swim. This is another one of those segments I was telling you about earlier that kind of slows everything down. There's just a lot happening on the screen. So, you know, in the movie, it's funny, Eric is the one who defeats gigantic Ursula, so this also takes a different turn compared to the movie. I guess some of the levels, like the ice one, for example, are kind of reminiscent of the television show. Like, if you've ever seen that, there's some ice in the television show, or, you know, she goes to many different locations, kind of like the, oh boy, I almost hit that fish. Sort of like the Aladdin show, the television show, where they just went on different adventures all the time. That's kind of how Little Mermaid was to me, just different adventures all the time. Yay! And we did it! Ursula is no more, and her little plants down here died too, so there you go. She didn't need them anyway. Ariel defeated Ursula and released her friends from the spell, but there was no way for her to become human again. Cryface. Ariel spent every day looking up at the land with tears in her eyes. King Triton saw that his daughter was in love and cast a spell on her to make her human. What a nice guy. Once again. Boom, boom, boom. Oh! Ariel, put some pants on. Jeez. I can't look at that. Or can I? I don't know. Ariel returned to the land and went to see Eric. He was very happy when he saw her, and he swept her into his arms. They got married and lived happily ever after. The end. So there you go. That is The Little Mermaid on the Nintendo Entertainment System. I really hope you enjoyed it. This was one of my favorite games when I was a kid. I played it a lot, just over and over again. I think it helped that I could beat it when I was a kid. You know, a lot of games were really hard, so it was nice that I could kind of beat this one. Even though it was one of the games that was marketed towards girls, you know, just like the movie, it still is good for everybody. I really enjoyed this game, so I'm glad I could share it with you. But thanks for watching, everybody. Please leave a comment and tell me what you thought. Do you think it's vase or vase? Let me know. These are the important questions. And, yeah, just keep on watching. I really do appreciate it. Bye, everybody.